Hey, what's going on, guys? Shiro here, and it's been a while. First, I made a video and stuff like that, but we're getting back at it because the 240 is like finally running. I actually took it to work yesterday, which was pretty cool. You just get that good feeling like once you're done with the car, and you're just like, oh man, finally I got this car ready to go. I can drive it now. So right now, what I'm actually gonna do is fix the wiring for my electric fans. I don't have a battery holder, so I have blown coils right now, so my car is like super bouncy. And when I was driving, the battery kind of like yanked a cable, so I have to fix that because the electric fans won't turn on. So I'm gonna explain what parts they changed on the 240 because of course, if you guys see my video or a little preview of the 240 running, my coupler on my intake was completely ripped. I actually have the old one, so I'll show you guys how bad it was. I also had hesitation on the car. I'm gonna explain what was wrong with the car because of course it's an automatic ECU, so I had a jumper two cables in order the ECU to think that it's on neutral and stuff like that because there's no more torque converter, no more automatic. So I had to do that. And what else did I had to do? Oh yeah, and I actually had to change my fuel filter because that thing was completely clogged. Like it was bad. So let's get to the car. All right, so we're outside. Let me show you the freaking coupler why I swapped it out because this coupler was completely destroyed. Alright, so here's my old coupler. As you can see, this was completely ripped. I actually put duct tape just to hold it in place. Well, I used duct tape in order to start the car so it didn't have like a lot of air. And where the hose is at, this thing is completely ripped too. So we swapped it out and got a new coupler. Actually bought it for I want to say like $10 off of some guy locally. It's really well taken care of, and let's get into my problem with the car right now. Alright, so like I mentioned, I don't have a battery strap. I bought this at my local auto parts store. I'm gonna see if I can make this work because I know this thing might not work, but I'm gonna do something in order to make it work. So of course I have blown coilovers, so the battery jumped up when I hit a bump, and my power line for the electric fans it came out off of the relay. You can see that, so I have to connect it back onto the power for the relay, and that's pretty much the issue. Also cut the hinges for my hood, so that's why my hood's stained. So I was kind of tired of putting when I would lift the hood and put the stick on it, I was just getting tired of holding it in place. I was just like, I'd rather just throw it all the way back. Also got a positive terminal for my battery as well because the positive terminal on my car is it sucks. It's garbage. I gotta get my tools, but everything in here is the same. That's the automatic trim. I have to get a manual trim, but it's okay. I can care less about that. So I gotta get my tools, so I gotta open the back. Out of all my favorite tools, this has to be like my favorite tool. This is a big ass freaking flathead. I call it MVP because when I'm like stuck on something or something stuck on the engine, just whip this bad boy out and get it out. But my tools are in here. I actually have my just in case. I got some clamps just in case, and of course I gotta get my wire cutters somewhere in here. Actually, this would actually work for it, so I just gotta clamp that cable back. So we're gonna use this needle nose plier. Alright, now I gotta just connect this bad boy back. Come on, fit. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. Alright, make sure all of them are good. Put my power on. Just want to test it. Bam. Alright. Oh, I forgot my keys. Let's go back and get the keys. So I'm just gonna put it on the on position, turn on my switch, and hopefully it turns on. Back inside the car. Alright. Yeah, they're on. Press this button, fans off, fans on. Alright, so I'm putting a new battery terminal. Dude, the battery terminal that I have, it's completely garbage. Look at this, man. It doesn't even tighten down anymore. So I'm gonna swap that out for a new one. Okay, so the rods were long, but this side was short, so I couldn't mount it. So I found a pre-existing hole on this side, and of course mounted it on. This one already had a pre-existing hole in it, so they were too long. They're about like this big, so the hood wouldn't close, obviously. So I had my angle grinder and I grind them off, and now the battery should not move. We're not gonna have any movement. It's like really sturdy in there. Also swapped out my old terminal, put a new terminal in, tighten it down. Now I just have to connect it, start the car, and we're good to go. Tied down. I gotta put my cover on. But the hesitation that was happening that I mentioned earlier was the TPS sensor. As you can see, this TPS sensor is broken. You can like see the internal. I had another one that was actually nice, like it looked brand new, but that TPS sensor did not work. And obviously putting this one on, this one works. So it's like vice versa. The broken one works, but the one that's really the one that looks brand new doesn't work. So I'm actually gonna order a new one, because I kind of I don't like this because there's gonna be dirt and stuff getting inside the sensor. But other than that, it's working fine, so we just gotta wait for our new one. Alright, so I'm back in the car. What are those, bro? Anyways, I gotta hit the switch for the fans. Show you guys that. Alright, fans are on. Since it's an automatic ECU and it's jumpered, I don't necessarily have to push the clutch in order to get the car started, which is, it's kind of weird, but it's whatever. Alright, so we're gonna start it up. Alright, let me try again. Let me try again. And let me try again. Took a couple tries, but it's on. I have a feeling my battery might be going bad, but I gotta test it. Alright, I have my short shifter from Street Rays. Steering wheel still the same. I actually need to get a new temperature sensor for my gauge, because the one that it has inside the car, it's a piece of crap, so it's not reading anything. So I'm gonna get, it's only like a couple bucks to get, so I'm gonna get that. Interior lights still the same. I have a bunch of crap here. My radio's in the back, but everything else is cool. Car's warming up, so it should be idling fine soon. So I'm just gonna drive to the street and back, so you guys can see everything's working. Just a little noisy in here, but that's alright. As you guys can see, everything works fine. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, reverse, everything works. There's no grinds, no pops, nothing. The transmission is smooth. I did have an incident where I actually bought a clutch kit from Exedy. The clutch fit fine, everything else was fine. But the freaking throwout bearing only lasted like 20 minutes, dude, and it started squealing. And I was like, Jesus, why? So I had to drop the transmission, put a OEM throwout bearing, and the squealing is gone. It's kind of bummed out because I actually had to drop the transmission and try to put it back. I actually put it back by myself, It was a hassle, but I got it done. The only thing I need to do is wire up my reverse lights. When I'm in my reverse gear, the lights don't turn on. That's because the switch is messed up. The switch is like broken. I tried soldering like the wires onto the sensor, but it didn't work out. The plastic kept melting, and it's just a real mess for the reverse light. So I ended up getting a new one, and all I have to do is grab another pigtail connector, connect them together, and that's it. So that's the only thing I had to do for this car, and we're pretty much ready to go. Okay, so as for suspension, I don't like driving this car because my coilovers on my car are freaking blown. I have JIC coilovers, and they finally gave up. I think I want to say like a couple months ago, before I put the car in the backyard. They're like completely blown. It's like super bouncy. That's why the reason why I don't like driving this car. So I'm in a budget right now, so I'm gonna be your guys' test dummies. I'm actually gonna buy some eBay coilovers and do my full review on them and see how well they are, because there's a bunch of mixed reviews on YouTube about certain coilovers. So I'm gonna buy those same coilovers from eBay and give my review on them. And in the future, of course, I'm actually gonna get some real, like, some good coilovers, because I'm actually gonna go to the track and start drifting and stuff like that. But I'm gonna do my review because I know there's a lot of people that are in a budget and they want a set of coilovers, or if you guys just want to get low or do like show cars, then I'm gonna do my personal review on the car. And plus, I want to take those coilovers to the track and see how well they do. Alright guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you guys have any questions, just comment down below. Also, if you guys haven't followed me on social media, go ahead and follow me on social media. I'm always doing some updates on the 240 and the Z. So yeah, I'm back, guys. I'm freaking finally back making videos for you guys. I'm actually going to try to upload more videos now since I got the car up and going. The reason why I didn't record as much was because when I wanted to work on the car, it would rain. And then at that time, the car was on jack stand. So I did a bunch of stuff off camera because, of course, the weather here in California is bipolar. So it would rain. The next day it would be sunny. And then there's like, I want to say a week that I was sick, so I couldn't work on the car. But I'm back, and it's so good to be back. And there's gonna be more uploads on the channel, so just be on the lookout for that. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be freaking crazy. But I'm gonna get out of here because I actually got to go meet up with my family. And like always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, dudes.
I done lived and did and done and seen, you feel me? Go get it, keep your head up, and just stay focused. Every time you see me, I am the freshest. Every time you see me, I come collect it. Cash out at the dealer, I swipe the debit. Cash out at the dealer, ain't need no credit.